What's going on, YouTube? All right, so I broke my miter saw, tripped and fell, so we're gonna repair it now. I got the miter saw parts overnighted from Japan. I'm just kidding. From Makita. I'm assuming they're in. You know, it took about 4 days or so, but yeah, got a trim job coming up, so gonna need the miter saw for sure. So let's get to it. Very simple. Fast forward through it, but yeah, I broke my tool. What can I say? All right, so I tripped, fell, dropped the miter saw in its face and snapped it. So yeah, that's awesome. So I'm sure I could probably have gotten it warranted, but just called Makita and they drop shipped me new handle and little button here, making sure it was. This all cost me 17 bucks. So yep, way easier than shipping off a 60-pound saw to get it warranted out. So we'll see how this works out. All right, so anybody's ever done a wire tuck before, you know, you wires they can get in a mess pretty quick, but pretty simple. I'm just gonna do a fast forward video of me putting this back together. But a couple things to help you out if you're doing any kind of project like this is a magnetic tray. Even though this is aluminum, so it's not gonna stick, but it keeps the steel screws in place, and a couple power tools, and you make sure you save the old parts, and you can see how this mechanism is going to basically go just right into the new one right over here. So let's get to it. All right, the bottom part of the grip just screws in with a couple screws, and then everything is pretty much done after that. So this is me just trying to put in the switch and trying to tuck all the wires in completely, and it took a minute. It took about 15 minutes, I believe. You know, of course, if I had to do this again, I'd get it done in half the time, like pretty much everybody would, since they know exactly what to expect and everything like that. So very straightforward install. Yeah, it's, you know, these things, or these tools, these bigger tools, just, you know, a couple screws and they go right together. So I will say, make sure you have yourself a nice little impact and something to keep all your parts together, like a magnetic tray, stuff like that. So organization's really easy. It really helps out with this kind of thing. So like the biggest problem with this is just getting all the wires inside the handle just to tuck in correctly, and making sure the battery level indicator and the laser switch is all tucked in there. That took the most time because it just, you know, you got to finesse it and everything like that. So that's basically it for this. You guys will keep watching. I think this is like about probably a 3.5 minute video, but that is it, guys. All right, there we have it, guys. Back in action. It's good because I got about 300 feet of trim to do next week, so couldn't come at a better time. Like I said before, yeah, Makita would have warranted, I'm sure, but the downtime, I'm not going to ship this anywhere, so even if it was a motor or anything, I'd still just replace it and just keep going and keep trucking. So I know they're coming out the 12, or it's already out, the 12-inch one, but this 10-inch, very compact, very great. I'll link the review in this in the description. My Patreon will be in the description. Instagram, I gotta do a better job of promoting all that kind of stuff. I know people have been asking, but yeah, that's it, man. Little bumps in the road when you're a business owner. Don't fall over when you're carrying your miter saw up a hill, because, you know, you'll be fine, but your miter saw won't. All right, guys, like and subscribe. I'll see you in the next video.